Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to give you my review on the PS4 version of Watch Dogs, a game that I was not going to buy until like one day before the release date because there was nothing to play. I was like, why not? And it turned out to be a good surprise. So this game, it surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, I'm telling you everything today in my review. So let's start with the single player and let's talk about this story. In Watch Dogs, we are following the story of Aiden Pierce, who is an hacker. At the beginning of the game, Aiden and his teammate Damien are trying to steal a whole bunch of money out of a big corporation. Unfortunately for them, by doing so, they leave some traces. And basically, the boss of the company says,
Take him out. Hit the family if you need to. This guy's hacking days are done.
Hit the family?
That a problem?
Nope. I'll scare him good. You'll never hear from him again.
and you can easily guess what happens next. One member of Aiden's family dies in an accident, and from that point on, Aiden is seeking for revenge. He wants to know who gave the order and he wants to find a person. So that's how the story of Watch Dogs start. Nothing really original about the story because throughout the entire game, you're not going to be blown by the storyline of this game. Definitely not. It's something that we already seen in a lot of movies or TV shows. So I would say that the story of Watch Dogs is very, very average. Now, if we look at the characters, starting by Aiden, Aiden is not the most interesting protagonist in a video game. I'll say he's very, very basic. He's just trying to get his vengeance and pretty much that's it. They could have done a little bit more on that. I actually found Clara or T-Bone more interesting than Aiden, especially Clara. She was my favorite character in the game and she wasn't used as the best potential. She really wasn't. I think that was a waste and that is a disappointment in this story. So overall, the story of Watch Dogs is very average, as well as the characters. Without a doubt, the gameplay is the best part in Watch Dogs. If you want to play all stealth, it's possible. If you want to play, go all guns blazing, kill everybody, it's also possible. And of course, you can do both. You can do 50% stealth and 50% guns blazing. The really great thing about it is that each part feels legit. If you go all stealth, it's going to feel like you are playing a stealth game exclusively. Like, it doesn't feel like the system where, kinda average in stealth and all action. No, stealth feels like a stealth game. Guns blazing, if you want to kill everybody, it's going to feel like if you were playing an action game only. The hacking abilities also comes into play in this. You can either go, like I said, all guns blazing, kill everybody, go all stealth, or let's say, for example, I want to hack a CTOS tower or a CTOS building. I don't even need to get inside the building to do that. I can just use my hacking abilities, go through camera, move through every single cameras, find the guard that has the system key and hack the building without even getting inside. That is really, really good and it's very intuitive. Like, You have to think sometimes, like how am I going to go through this? This guard has a camera on him. I can use that camera to get through. It's very, very intuitive and it's really well implemented in the gameplay. For the shooting mechanics, it's also really fun. The character is not really too light or too heavy. For example, like in GTA, like the movements of the camera is really smooth and I really enjoy the gunfight. But there is a problem: the cover system. The cover system is not really good. You have some stupid stuff that happens simply just because developers switch the buttons. In most of the third-person shooters, you covered by pressing circle, but in this game, you cover by pressing X. Trust me, even after 10 hours playing this game, you will get confused when maybe somebody is about to see you and you need to get cover really quick. You're going to hit circle instead of X, and that messes up a lot of my stuff when I was doing my playthroughs. That really, I don't know why they changed that, but it's really annoying when you play this game. You can also use the slow-mo, the famous slow-mo that you see in almost every recent third-person shooter. You have that during the gunfights, but you can also use it when you're driving your car. Talking about cars, the handling is really not good. They really need to fix that on the next one, but I find the best view being the cockpit view. At least for me, that was the best view, but the handling is really not good. When you're not playing the main missions, you want to do something else when you're exploring the city. And in this game, trust me, you're not going to get bored. First thing, you can hack pedestrians. People that you see on the street, you can hack them. You can see their names, you can see their ages and some informations about them. You can steal money from the bank account and get that out on the ATMs. You can hack their conversation, you can listen to the conversations, which are, by the way, pretty interesting, and most of the time you don't listen to the same conversation twice. Like, I played the game twice, but I barely listened to the same conversation twice, which is really amazing. You can also get system keys by hacking people, which are going to help you create items. Like, for example, the one that helps you do blackouts. That's something that you can get by hacking people in the streets. Other than that, you also have the side missions, the investigations, the collectible, and the mini games. For most of those, you have more than 4 different activities. And for most of them, like for example, for some mini games, you have 2 versions or more than one version in one game. And for example, in the side missions, if you play, let's say, Criminal Convoy, you have 2 versions. One, you have to destroy the convoy to kill everybody, and the other one, you have to kill everybody except 1 or more targets that you have to knock down. So it's really diverse. It's a lot of stuff to do, trust me, and you don't get bored. It's always fresh, and that is really good. Overall, the gameplay is really great. The hacking abilities are really well implemented. The guns fights are really fun, but the cover system needs some work as well as the handling of the car. But overall, it's really a great gameplay in this game. For the graphics, Watch Dogs is not impressive. For a next-gen game, I expect more than this. The character models are not impressive. Well, I wasn't impressed by anything in terms of graphics in this game. Like the lighting, the textures, the environments, nothing surprises me. Maybe the smoke in the water, but everything else was last gen. I expect more. We already seen some beautiful environment and beautiful character models, like for example in Infamous Second Son. If you look at this game, it's really good. But in Watch Dogs, it's not. So yeah, graphics, last gen. Let's move on. For the soundtracks and the voice acting, the soundtracks usually in open world games are actual real song. You also have radio station usually, but in Watch Dogs you don't have radio stations. So all of what you can do in your car is just to switch between, to change the songs. That's what you can do pretty much. Same thing when you're walking, you can use a phone to listen to music. But other than that, there are no real original soundtracks for the game. Now, for the voice acting, it was good overall. Even if sometimes some scenes were just like, "Are you serious? This is ridiculous." But overall, the soundtrack and the voice acting were good.
You have the file. You know what to do. Okay, you got the file. Good.
Got a man down! That sucks. I took him out!
You got the file. Don't let them use it.
Now the multiplayer, the online. I'm going to be pretty brief on this one because the online was kind of weak overall. So online you have 6 mode. You have CTOS Mobile Challenge, you have online race, you have online decryption, online free roam, online telling, and finally the best mode of the game, online hacking. Online hacking is so fun, amazing modes where basically you have to hack somebody else's game. So you get in the game of somebody else when he is playing the single player and you need to hack him without being seen. That mode is so much fun. Like when you see them running around, you're just laughing, and oh man, it's so fun. Now, if they can hack, well, if you can hack them, they can hack you. So sometimes when you be playing single player, suddenly, bam, somebody will invade your game and will try to steal your data. So you have to find him, and it's extremely fun. It's a little bit the same thing for online telling, but for online telling, you just need to stay well. The one that you're hacking, you just need to see him and to wait until the 100%. And of course, you don't want to be seen by him. So that's pretty much the same thing. And online decryption, it's kind of like capture the flag. You get the datas and you have to keep them with your team. So yeah, that's basically it. And then you have online race and the 2 other modes that were not really interesting. So overall, the online was, okay, even if I would have loved them to have dedicated servers because these are peer-to-peer. So that means that if the host have an horrible connection, then the game is going to be messed up. That was actually my first experience in my first match of online decryption. The connection was horrible. I didn't finish the match, just left the session. So yeah, overall the online it's pretty okay, especially the online hacking modes and the online telling. These were the best 2 out of the 6, but they could have done a little bit better on this one. But for the first time, it's it's okay. I will conclude by saying that Watch Dogs PS4 is a really good game. It may not have the best graphics, it may not have the best, soundtracks, it may not have a good handling for the car or a good covering system. It may not have the best online, even if it's peer-to-peer, but you still have, some good modes. It may not have the best story or characters, but The gameplay is really good. This is a must play. Whether you are on PS3 or PS4, this game is really a must play. But for all these small little bad points, it keeps it a little bit down, and that's why, people, I'm giving these Watch Dogs PS4 a score of 17.5 over 20. Yes, no games that I reviewed so far hit over 17.5, but this game is really good and I really liked it. So let me know what you guys think about the game if you played it, and check out my other reviews. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in my next videos. God bless you. Bye bye.